Welcome back. The first over-the-counter birth control pill has officially been approved.
That means you don't have to have a prescription, at least until when it comes out in the new year. Dr. Kelli Burroughs, an OBGYN with Memorial Hermann, joins us now to talk more about it. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
No, thank you for the opportunity.
Well, we were just asking you, and you have a smile on your face about this, so you're feeling like there are more pros and cons in this situation.
Absolutely. So the reason why this is such a landmark decision is because it's going to increase access to birth control for millions of women who might not otherwise have access. And we know that the two main barriers, access and cost, that's the reason why so many women sometimes aren't able to be continuous on their birth control pill, and then that leads to unwanted pregnancies. So we think that overall this is going to have a positive impact.
Well, the big question mark still, though, is how much is this going to cost? They have not released details on that yet. Have you gotten any indication? Is this going to be affordable for women?
So that's a fantastic question because, of course, a barrier, once again, is cost. And as we know right now, the consumer market research has shown that the average patient is willing to pay about $20 for an over-the-counter contraceptive. So we're hoping that when the company releases the number, it will be very close to that $20.
Are you concerned in the fact that you can't really skip a pill if you don't want to get pregnant, right? Like that could really be counterproductive of what you're trying to do. And you don't have a doctor constantly reminding you, if you don't want to get pregnant, you got to take the pills every single day. Do you think that that could be a bit of a concern, or do you feel like if people are buying this, they're going to take it seriously?
So now they definitely need to take it seriously, and the reason is because this pill has a very short window of delay. So you have to take it every day at the same time. If you are more than 3 hours behind with taking the birth control pill, you actually have to use backup protection. And so it's very time sensitive.
3 hours.
3 hours, yes.
Wow, that is.
Yes.
And
it's a very short window.
If you're thinking about teenagers who are looking to sneak behind mom and dad's back to get this, what teenager can keep up with a time schedule like that? Like this information needs to be out there so they know.
Absolutely. It's hard for sometimes adults to take birth control on a consistent basis, on a daily basis. And so I have plenty of patients, they opt not to take a birth control pill because it's very hard to remember. I mean, it's hard to remember to do anything every day except go to work. And so therefore, you know, it's really important that the community understands, yes, this is a safe and effective option if used correctly. And so that really needs to be, that point needs to be driven home.
So for women who do have access and are able to go get a prescription, is it recommended that they stick with that prescription, or is this an alternative for those women too?
So most women are going to stick with their current birth control pill, and the reason is because a traditional birth control pill has estrogen and progesterone in it. This particular pill only has progesterone in it, so one of the side effects is that it does have increased breakthrough bleeding. So most patients, they're going to want to stick with their prescription birth control pill.
All right, and then just a reminder to everybody, if you decide to go this route, to remember you still need those yearly exams. You don't want to end up dealing with something like cervical cancer because you're not getting those checkups.
I cannot stress that enough. We're still behind a little bit in COVID, so everyone, I encourage you to make sure you're up to date on your mammograms and also your pap smears.
Dr. Burroughs from Memorial Hermann, thank you so much. This pill comes out in early 2024. We may have you back then again because everybody's going to have, maybe the same questions come up.
Would love to return.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And now it's time to tell 26. What concerns you most about over-the-counter birth control pills? Is it that young girls can get it, that parents won't have a say, that you don't maybe know the complications, or nothing at all? You think it's about time for this option? You can vote now on our website or on our free news app. So far, the majority of our viewers are saying they want parents to have a say. They want parents to be involved in that decision.
All right, so keep those answers coming in. We'd love to hear from you.